Hello. Do you like the motor? Lovely, isn't she? E-type, straight 6, inline, 3.8. She's never been any trouble, which is more than I can say for some of the birds I've been with. I got Mrs Huggett coming round for lunch today. She lives at number 5 down the road there. She's been in this street since it was built, I believe. Do you know, behind all these closed doors live some of the most famous people from stage and screen from the last 40 years. You don't believe me, do you? You see that house there, number 6? Jack Nicholson lives there, when he's not in California, birding it up. Morning, Jack. You're up early.
Early bird catches the worm, fella, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah. You get some nice-looking worms around here.
Bet your goddamn ass.
I'll be right up, Toots.
Dirty little monkey, isn't he? He's like a rat up a drain pipe. Mind you, he does a nice apple crumble.
I kind of haven't had a chance to get to know these people, and I see there's a little old lady called Mrs Huggett who walks around. I try to talk to her. I couldn't understand a fucking word she was saying.
Hello, Michael.
Hello, love.
Your garden's looking nice. Have you got my dinner ready yet, then?
Now, I've got to pop down the shop and get you some nice monge too.
Oh, don't think I'd like that.
Yes, you would, girl, because they're crunchy. And you like crunchy, don't you, darling?
Well, it depends what I'm crunching, doesn't it? It might be cockroaches.
Some people think that lots of famous people from Hollywood moving in means that it's all very glamorous, but they don't cut no ice for me.
Oh, I was bombed in the war, you know.
Yes, I know you were, love. Go on, girl, put your foot on the gas and don't do no wheelies on my new lino, no.
I mean, I scrub for them and I wash their floors and I mean, if I may say, I wash their pants as well.
What a marvellous night for football it is. That's Jimmy Hill, that is. The broadcaster and football raconteur. He talks to himself sometimes. Then again, don't we all?
And here he comes.
It is a good atmosphere here, you know, and the people are nice to me, with one or two exceptions. You know, obviously you're going to get trouble where, you know, where human beings congregate, there's always going to be a little bit of conflict.
And he's going to take this penalty in the very last minute of this cup final. What will be going through his mind at this moment?
Hill runs up. Oh, and he scored! Jimmy Hill has scored the winner.
Do you see much of Jimmy Hill? Who's Jimmy Hill?
Remember the Rolling Stones, the legends of rock and roll? One day they were touring America, and Mick turns to Keith and says, Keith, we are starting to look old and stupid. I think it's time we went into the grocery trade. So here it is, Mick and Keith's corner shop in leafy Surbiton.
Here, Keith, have you seen the date on these marshmallows? They are well past their sell-by, they're getting old.
Then they're like us, man, aren't they?
Here, I could do without your stupid jokes. I'm trying to run a business here, mate.
Hiya, fellas.
Here, what you done with all those tins of cling peaches? What you done with them?
I don't know. I give up. Where are they?
I said to Keith one day, you know, grocery is where it's at, you know, because I've always had this ambition, because my Uncle Stanley used to run like a hardware store, and I was always, you know, messing around there as a child, putting on the brown overcoats.
Where are the fucking shreddies, man?
Right down there.
Keith, you're so fucking out of it, man. Anything looks like a pack of fucking shreddies at this time of day, huh?
Oh, look, shreddies.
He gets through more drink in a day than my father got through in his entire life.
Here, you see that bloke over there digging that hole? That's Joe Pesci, that is. Do you remember him? Raging Bull, Goodfellas. Oi, Joe, what you got there? Is that a bit of mulch?
What the fuck's mulch?
Mulch is something that you put underneath to bed in your roses and other hardy plants.
What the fuck are you talking about,
It forms part of the osmosis
What are you fucking
process.
talking about? You're going on like a fucking garden gnome. I'm trying to bury a stiff here, and you give me all this rosebud shit, you mulch fuck.
I blame the parents.
You know, somewhere down the line, somebody stuck a fucking firecracker up his ass and he's just still walking around with it in him, you know what I'm saying? You can't have a reasonable conversation with Joe.
Well, I try to keep out of his way. He's a little frightening. He does frighten me a little bit, you know. He has a tendency towards psychotic violence and, you know, that scares me, I must say.
You see that bloke there doing all that poncy martial arts? Do you remember the man who fell to earth? Well, he landed here at number 2. That's David Bowie, that is.
Hello, Michael. All right, son. Yeah, I saw one of your films on TV last night. It was dreadful. What's all that about giant bumblebees?
Ha ha ha, very funny.
Yeah, before you go, I've got a little bit of a domestic problem. I was wondering if you could help me. My dishwasher's broken. Do you know anyone who can fix it?
Ah, now, you need Dean at number 14. He will fix it quicker than you can say Aladdin's sane.
Oh, blimey, that is quick. Really, the whole idea of the whole thing was to move back to really somewhere like my roots. You know, it just reminds me of Beckenham.
See you later, son.
Is it me, or are you getting a little bit taller? Tell us, son. I'm very good friends with Roger Moore. And also, it's nice having Mick and Keith down the road, but I can't understand why they've opened a corner shop up. It seems a bit of a strange decision.
Hello, lads.
Oh, hello, Michael. What can I do for you?
Mrs Huggett is round my house for a bit of lunch, and there's two things I need. I want some munch too, and also it's her birthday tomorrow, so I want to get her a nice little surprise.
Here. What about a nice new sink plunger? Or, I've got just the thing for you. A lovely new mop.
Yeah, her old mop is looking a little bit ragged as it happens.
Right, mop it is then.
Remember Dirk Bogart, Blue Lamp, Doctor in the House, Death in Venice? You know, the one with that bloke with the Ponzi hat on. Not to mention the writer of all them books that your mum likes to read. Well, he lives here at number 56.
Bonjour, Michel. Comment allez-vous?
Do you know, I don't know what he's going on about half the time. He still thinks he's down that bleeding Dordogne. Hello, Dirk. Nice weather for wearing that perfume.
It's cologne, you cockney cow.
Oh,
new mop.
Yeah, this is a birthday present for Mrs Huggett.
Oh, she'll be delighted. Which reminds me, she's having a surprise party tomorrow night and simply everybody on the street's been invited. Even Jimmy Hill.
Party? No one told me nothing about no party.
Well, you must be the only person on the street not invited.
That's bloody charming.
Well, look, if I'd been left out, which I haven't been, I'd go and have it out with her.
I will go and have it out with her. Don't you worry about that. Right. And I only asked you round here so you wouldn't be lonely on your birthday, so you can take your leg of lamb and your mons too, and you can stick it right up your fat arse. You're a nasty, vindictive, boring old bitch. I'm sick and tired of your stories about the bloody war. Nobody wants to know about the bleeding war.
I can't believe he emptied a bag of mange too all over. I can't believe he did that.
I treated you better than I treated my own mum. I emptied your dustbins. I cleaned up your arse when you shit yourself. Nobody round there would lift a bloody finger for you.
He called me awful names. He yelled. Apparently, Jack told me later he heard him talking about him taking me to the lavatory and all sorts.
Do yourself a favour and get out of my bloody sight. I am upset.
But Michael, it's not my birthday.
Hey?
It was a surprise party for you. I wanted to thank you for all your kindness with my dustbin and with Tiddles and with my bum, pardon me. But I understand how you feel, Michael, and I won't bother you no more. It's been very nice to know you, Michael. I won't be popping round for lunch tomorrow, because I don't want to be a burden.
I never see the point of old people. They're nearly fucking dead anyways.
Thank you, Joe. Sometimes life has a nasty habit of slapping you in the face. I have been slapped. Ouch. Mrs Huggett.
But that day, when Michael threw me, they were talking about a 76-year-old woman.